A distinguished man, almost as distinguished as our faculty at Hertie, once said, "Knowledge comes by taking things apart, wisdom comes by putting things together." Dear Professor Anheier, dear Professor Andersen, dear members of the faculty, dear fellow students, and friends of the Hertie School of Governance. When on September 1st, 2011, 22 students from 9 countries started studying the EMPM program here at the Hertie School of Governance, this is what we were looking for. All of us experienced professionals. We considered ourselves knowledgeable in our respective fields. What we were looking for was wisdom, in the sense of being able to put things together. Maybe we did not frame it that way, but that really was it. We wanted to find out about the bigger picture, better understand the dynamics at work in our respective environments, learn what we could do in order to shape our organizations for the better. In short, we were looking for intellectual inspiration. And we were not disappointed. When we started the program, we were haunted by the big questions that became even more pressing while we went on. The financial crisis, a shifting focus from governments to governance, changing power relations, changing patterns of political interaction at the national, European, and global level, changing demands on leadership, and many more. The EMPM program helped us to find answers to many of them. Among others, we learned how to measure performance, how to manage projects and human resources, how to identify and evaluate actors, institutions, and policies in politics, as well as in international and global trends in the nonprofit sector. Understanding organizations was as challenging as some skills classes in many more ways than can be described here. Traveling to Brussels, London, and Copenhagen not only allowed us to have lots of fun in foreign capitals, but also gave us the chance to understand how governance issues are approached in different regional contexts. In these past 2 years, babies were born, children were raised, homes were moved, jobs changed, and life, with all its surprises, went on. And Hertie and our fellow students were a major part of it. Each of us spent over 40 days at Hertie to attend classes, to discuss, and to enjoy an occasional evening together. And in the end, we would have loved to have many, many more of them. We tasted every Russian, Bavarian, and positive Thai lunch in the surroundings of Friedrichstraße 180, and all of us depended on the coffee breaks in the cafeteria. We would especially like to thank Gerhard Hammerschmidt, Hannelie Ebting, Susan Park-Gessner, and the entire EMPM team. It is also a great pleasure to thank the entire staff and faculty of the Hertie School and the University of Potsdam. And last but not least, our EMPM student representative, Karen Krager. Thank you very much. Admittedly, some of us are still trying to figure out what exactly some of the theoretical concepts we learned about might be in real life. And while we are now able to identify path dependencies within many of our organizations, it will still be challenging to work against them. We will take our writings and thoughts back to our organizations, hoping to be able and allowed to help the organization learn what they enabled us to learn here in the first place. And here are only a few of the things that will make up our Hertie memories forever. First, how not to be distracted with a 6-week-old baby on the neighboring desk while learning about understanding organizations. Second, what it feels like to have forgotten your key and follow the lecture from the hallway. Third, that there are always windows of opportunity waiting for you, and that you should be prepared to draw something out of your garbage can. For that anything you do not have a proper name for, you might just as well call it strategic management. 5, that we had the privilege to study with an impressive group of high potentials from all around the world, which is why Hertie selected us to start from. And let's be ambitious. We are confident that thanks to the knowledge and wisdom we take away from our time at Hertie and the great network we established, we will be able to contribute considerably to improving governance worldwide. There's one last favor, Gerhard, we have to ask you. Could you please, what the heck, explain us what governance really means afterwards? Dear current and future EMPM students, we wish you that when your time at Hertie comes to an end, you will not only have acquired the wisdom of age, but also the wisdom of Hertie. Thank you very much.